Hey, viewers and viewers, my name is General Red Strategist, and welcome back to another round of Reddit reactions with myself and Phil.
There was an attempt to try and do an intro.
Oh, there we go. But there was an attempt, but it failed, unfortunately, didn't it, Phil?
Yeah, that was the. I just had to stick that in there.
You had
because,
to, didn't you, old boy?
Related to the subreddit that we're looking at today, Reddit reactions. Yes, we haven't done one in a while.
Yeah.
And this time we're choosing to do r/there was an attempt.
There was an attempt at doing an introduction. Okay, never mind. I was about to say there was an attempt, but I completely failed to actually even say it because it was a bit of a tongue twister. So there was an attempt to make fun of Phil's attempt to interrupt the introduction, but that then failed. Yes, exactly. So the description of this one's pretty clear. For all the failed attempts of life.
Yes. So it's like. I suppose you could think of it as like a well that sucks.
Yeah, well that sucks.
They're quite interlinked, aren't they? Really?
Yeah, or sort of like a well you tried kind of thing.
you had to go. You gave it. Yeah, you gave it an attempt, and unfortunately, it didn't work out for you.
Indeed, yes.
So let's begin with this and have a little see what people are trying to attempt and where their failures are going.
So Phil, tell us, what is this first one that we got here? There was an attempt to
hit someone.
Yes.
So,
let's have a look. Let's wait for this video to buffer in. Let's see. Just as soon as it decides to work. Okay. So he's got the punching. Well, that punching bag is swinging around.
Well, as punching bags generally tend to do.
Wait a minute. No, we've gone to boxers. Oh, I see. They're trying to hit each other but constantly missing because they keep dodging. Oh dear. God. Yeah, that's I would have thought that that's kind of a bit of a sign maybe of skill that you can sort of dodge nice and quick when someone's swinging at you like that. Yeah, indeed. There they go. They're still at it, and the ref is just sort of bouncing around.
Bouncing around. Yeah, boxing is it's an interesting in sport because it's. You got to feel sorry for some of them because some of them, unfortunately, get to the point where they do get a bit of. It can lead to things like brain damage.
Yeah, it can injure.
Really,
indeed.
Yeah, it's really not good for things like this. Yeah, it can lead to various different things like that, and it's because it's obviously getting punched really hard in the head, even though you've got these padded. And I know it's supposed to be blocking, but you just have to be careful. You really do.
Indeed, yes. Well, at least they got the gum shield over the teeth. They got the important part. Yeah. We value the teeth more than we do the brain.
Oh God, yeah. Of course, there's that as well.
I always just love boxing though, with the amount of razzmatazz that they put on at the start of the match. When the boxers walk out, and it's like, say hello to. And whoever it is,
dragged out, isn't it?
Indeed, the really dramatic intro.
In the red corner, we have weighing. Oh, they always have to put the weight. Weighing in at 245 pounds. It is Dwayne. Sorry, you having a stroke?
Yeah, yeah. It's just that sort of dramatic way of doing things. Do you smell burnt toast, old boy? Yes. Indeed. So there you go. There was an attempt there to hit someone, and it failed spectacularly, ladies and gentlemen.
Indeed.
Right. So Phil, next one. There was an attempt to have a drink at lunch. Let's see what this one is. Oh, there's not even. Oh dear. Well, that's a bit of a problem. How are you supposed to get that open then?
Yeah, there's no what's it called? Pop tab.
No clasp, whatever it is that it's called, in order to open it. Plot twist, it's actually on the bottom, and the manufacturers put the label on the wrong way around. They printed it, all the graphics
on it.
Yeah.
I wonder what happened here, and how this got past manufacturing and quality control.
Yeah, because I would have thought maybe, I don't know, did they not have like a scanning machine that can sort of pick up if something's a bit of a defect or something
that's
not right?
Think, but
clearly not.
What did you do? How did you get into this? Have we got some?
Yeah,
it's called diet for a reason. Thank you, top.
Oh, so that's the top comment. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, there we go. Indeed, yes. To stop you drinking it entirely. Wow. Indeed.
I'm just trying to find out how. No, it didn't seem to be what they did. And how they got into it. I suppose what you might have to do is you might have to use a can opener.
Yeah, potentially.
Just to
see if you can cut through it.
But yeah, I'm surprised that did get through quality control, to be honest.
Yeah, for some reason when I looked at that, I thought of what was it? A short sort of silly video that I once saw on YouTube. It wasn't with a can like this, it was actually with like a plastic cup with like, so I don't know, like boba tea or something in it.
Oh, right,
there was this girl sat in a car, and it's just one of those silly like internet videos of, but it's like, what exactly are you doing? And it's just like the person does something completely random, and basically she's sat in a car, she's got this cup of boba tea, and you know, you think, okay, you're probably just going to drink it with a straw, but no, she doesn't. She puts it on its side, then suddenly she produces a frigging flick knife out of nowhere, gouges through the side of it, then starts drinking from it like it's a coconut.
Oh, goodness me.
And it's like, it's just kind of funny because it's just got this music playing in the background. My girl, my girl. So strange. Just random, but for some reason I thought of that right now. Don't know why, Phil. Don't know why.
You don't know why, and that's
how my brain works.
Just came into your head.
Yeah, random things just come into my head at times. Okay, on to the next one then. So Phil, tell us about what was attempted.
So this time we're having a relaxing boat ride.
A relaxing boat ride. Okay, let's wait for this video to buffer in. Just as soon as it decides it wants to. Here we go. I mean, I'm pretty sure your rowing boat's not supposed to be at that angle, but okay.
No, I think you need to shift the weight to the other side, or at least in the middle.
In the middle, yeah. I think that's really where you need to be. So I think, the person at the back should be the one rowing there, and the person currently rowing should be sat somewhere else, just to distribute the weight a bit more.
It doesn't quite. Yes, it doesn't quite. Coincide. Yeah, that's not quite gone right, and it's actually sticking up out of the river as well.
Indeed, yeah. Yes, you've got to distribute that weight in the vessel quite equally, otherwise it's going to be very lopsided. Physics, Phil, elementary physics and all that, old boy.
Well, yes, that's the thing, isn't it? It's all about the old physics. You got to get, because where would we be without physics? As we find out with most games that don't have the best physics in I know there's some games that have weird physics controls, isn't there?
Yeah, there is. Like certain games that I play on my channel, which sometimes a bit jank and the physics are all a bit weird. Namely Stalin Subway cough at the moment, where I'm like shooting enemies and their bodies go flying all over the place. Whoopoosh. There we go. It's funny though. Yeah. Physics, ladies and gents. We all love it. There we go. Alright, that was that one there. There was an attempt, Phil, to bully the bigger guy. Oh god, this feels... Okay, it's another video. Let's wait for it to just buffer in.
Right, this, I think it's going to...
Yeah. Oh god. Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's bigger than you. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that didn't go too well for you, did it?
Yeah, well, what do you think you're playing at? Come on.
I know. Yeah, it's like, why take on someone who's physically bigger than you? Because that probably is not going to end well for you. Eventually they're going to snap and they're probably just going to fucking pile drive you into the floor. Just saying, so... Exactly. Indeed, yeah. Yeah, that guy kind of looks like he was just knocked out cold, basically. Didn't go too well for him at all. He's just lost a lot of face in front of the whole school.
I know.
Cohort.
Why did he even attempt to try and do that? That's the thing. Why were you attempting here?
Yeah. Some people get carried away by their emotions and don't really think. I guess maybe, I don't know. I have no idea. God, yeah. I guess it's one of those situations, perhaps, where I don't know. Maybe. I don't know, I think we've probably all kind of encountered something like this. Maybe not because we've directly suffered it, but probably we know somebody, like at school, for example, who probably did suffer this, where, you know, they were probably being sort of tormented by another kid, and then eventually they just, you know, no matter how much they go to the teachers, it feels like something doesn't really happen to get done about it, and eventually they just snap and basically just hit them a good one.
That's what can happen in these certain scenarios as well. I've seen ones where these bigger kids have just been bullied by someone, and the bigger kid just like pile drives them into the ground, which is not something you should be doing.
No, you shouldn't be. But it happens.
But, I've seen things like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Indeed. Yeah. Well, there we go. Sympathies to the kid who's being bullied, eh?
We've got another bully one, but with regards to cat version.
Okay.
So bullying a small cat.
A small cat. It says watch the end though. Let's wait for this video to buffer in. Here we go. And play. God,
here we go. Oh, patting on the head. Oh, I'm going to eat you. Yum, 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 yum.
Tasty ginger cat.
Oh.
Okay.
Holds his hand out. Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Hey,
Got
in your
ya.
face, you were food.
Should not have looked away there, but yes, animals always fascinating to think about what goes on through their heads. But cats are always some of the funniest ones just because of the way they sort of stalk around each other, hissing and yowling, and then just like pawing at each other like that, like boom, get out of it.
I know. I do love cats.
Yeah, I'm a cat person as well.
They're such nice. Yeah, eventually I am going to get one as a pet.
Yeah,
I am definitely. I've been wanting to get one for a while, but just I've got to think of there's quite a bit towards maintenance as well.
Yeah,
but they're always lovely when they try to have a go at other creatures as well, and you find out they're not quite as good.
Yeah, the funniest one I always sometimes find is where you have a dog that's sort of like barking at a cat or like chasing it around, and suddenly the cat just suddenly stops and just like stands its ground, and the dog just sort of like chickens out and runs away. I feel like I've seen a few videos of that before. Yeah.
Cats are quite funny in that way because they're like, no, you don't faze me.
Indeed, yes. Begone, peasant.
That's it, begone, peasant.
Yes. So, Phil, there was an attempt to throw their friend into the water for the next one.
No.
How's this one gone? Let's have a look. Are they going to slip? I'm going to guess just before it buffers. I'm going to guess that the people trying to do the throwing are about to fall over and embarrass themselves.
Fall over, or they just, or I'm reckoning they accidentally let go of him.
Yeah, let's have a look.
Let's see what happens. Here we go. Oh.
Are they going to get hit by a wave or something?
Hey.
Oh. Nice.
That was unexpected.
There you go. That guy.
Yeah,
what a Chad. Just a friggin' Chad move. Fuck you, I'm not going to let you throw me in. I'm just going to do an amazing move and just land on my feet like a cat.
You know what that could be? That could be because I know there's another subreddit called r/unexpected.
Yeah, maybe we should do that one at some time.
Yeah, that was definitely unexpected. I didn't expect him to just write himself like that.
Indeed, yeah, that was very unexpected. It was like one of those things of, can you guess what happens next? And the answer is no, you can't.
Yeah,
it's just very, very random. But I like that one. That was funny. That was.
Okie dokie. So the next one is an attempt to ride without a seatbelt.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh god. Oh my god.
Dear. Oh, right.
Wow.
Well, to show you how much makeup was on the face.
Yeah. The thing is though, like for that to have happened, you'd have had to faceplant into that seat probably with quite some force.
Yeah. So there must have been
that must have been
some serious crash, or maybe just the driver just throwing on the brakes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So that's like one of those ones I think where at first you chuckle, but then you think about it and you think, oh god, I hope actually no one was hurt in that, because I feel like someone could have very easily been hurt.
Yes.
Indeed.
Yeah. No, I totally get what you mean there.
Yeah. Yeah, just one of those things. So before anyone accuses me of being a bit of a douchebag at laughing at that, I do hope there were no injuries from this one. I'm just sort of scrolling down a bit to the comments to see, I don't know, but the top one is, first thing I thought of was when Homer Simpson invented a shotgun that applied makeup and it was on the wrong setting. Oh god. Yeah, that one. Indeed.
Yeah, I think what's happened here is that what I'm thinking is maybe there's been a crash which has just been flung forward. But yeah, you can see it's almost like a perfect imprint there.
Yeah, there is a PSA in this though, people: wear your damn seatbelt, because a car going at a fair speed, if it has to come to a sudden stop, fucking force on you, the momentum, you'll keep going.
Yeah, you could even
smack into that seat. It could break bones.
Face as well. That's one thing.
Yeah. So just get serious for a moment. Wear your seatbelts, everybody. Indeed, they're there for a reason. Wow. Okay, well, on to the next one then, I guess. So, there was an attempt, Phil, to convince everyone it's her money.
Okay.
All right, buffer in. This angry Karen, it says, was ready to fight me for $100. Should I put the sound on?
Oh.
It came out of my pocket.
Karens are always you know, they're always act up, don't they?
Yeah, it's like a certain type of person who just, oh, Jesus, she just like snatched it off him.
Well, that's not. I really get annoyed with these types of people.
Yeah, it's like
they do my bloody nothing.
Indeed. It's like there's a certain type of person, I'm just going to turn the sound on it off for the moment, but it's like there's a certain type of person in the world who, you know, even when they're caught out doing stuff wrong and they've made a mistake, like they can't admit to it, and they just like really argue their corner to the point where, you know, you just think, what is the fucking point? Why are you doing this?
And there's those obviously the Karen subgenre is a sort of famous in retail.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah.
The customer's always right.
Oh yes.
Oh, right. Oh no, they're not. No, they're not always right. In some situations, okay, but here, no, they're not. You shouldn't have a go at the service stand.
Yeah.
It's not their fault for them with things like when they say, "Oh, where's your product? Oh, we don't have it." Well, can you go and check in the back?
Yeah.
It's not going to be there. It's not going to magically appear into being. I've heard some stories of retail workers who go into the back, stand there for a few minutes, and then just walk back out again.
Yeah. To make it look like they've done it and just think there's no fucking point. It's not there. Indeed.
Like I had an incident a week ago or so, and I didn't go. I went home and I bought myself some salmon jerky.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. I bought myself some salmon jerky. I opened up the packet, and it was just there was nothing in there apart from mold.
Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
It was complete. I opened up and there was like a. Before I opened it, I noticed a green sort of residue, and I was thinking, "What's this?" And I opened it completely, and it was just green mold in there.
Yeah.
And there was no salmon jerky in sight, just green mold. It's like it looks like it turned into the mold. So I went back to the supermarket I got it from and said, "Look, I've just opened this, and there's mold everywhere. There's no salmon jerky in here." And they took the packet and were like, "Oh my god, I can't believe this has happened." And they took it away and said that I can't believe this happened. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. No, it's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
And said, go and get yourself another packet. Obviously, you don't have to pay for it. And what we'll do for you, which was outstandingly nice, is we'll give you a £5 gift card.
Oh, hey up. There you go. Yeah.
So I got a £5 gift card and a fresh packet of salmon jerky.
Yeah.
And then she said to me, I'm surprised I'm surprised you're so calm like this. I thought you'd be outraging at us. And I said, no, I've worked in customer service before and I know what it's like.
Yeah, I think like so many of those things you can just handle them so calmly, but people get themselves wound up for no reason. I think it's like that. You know that instance of what you've had there, where something actually is surprisingly like all completely mouldy. I think probably what that is it's just like maybe because just from my sort of own experience working in the supermarket in the past, even though I worked in the supermarket cafe, but occasionally they would get me down on the shop floor if they needed staff.
I have a feeling it was some sort of manufacturing defect that went wrong.
Possibly,
or what might have happened. I wonder if there was accidentally what could have been is it might have, because usually those sort of packets are sealed.
Yeah.
I wonder if there was a little tiny bit that could have been. Wasn't quite sealed properly.
Yeah, could have been that. The other thing that sometimes it is just like, because in many supermarkets, one of the big things that shop floor workers do during the day is they'll actually go over all the shelves and just pick out anything that's maybe past its sell by or whatever, in order to just move it out of the shelf, or if it can still be sold, put it on the reduced section. But you occasionally do get the odd one that does slip through the net, because there's so many fucking products on those shelves.
Absolutely.
You're bound to get one or two that slip through the net, and they're past their sort of use by or whatever, and people just haven't noticed them. But that's the thing. And like you say, as is the case in your example, usually if you just go back calmly and just say, I'm sorry, this one is mouldy, 9 times out of 10 the shop workers will understand and they'll get you a replacement.
Exactly, and that's what, and they did it, and they gave me a little extra as well.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
It just goes to show you, if you're nice, you might get a little something extra on top of it.
Exactly, because I think sometimes I think a general idea that, you know, to get things out of, you know, supermarkets, things like that, sometimes you have to be a bit mean and all that, but that's not always true. You can be nice.
Not at all.
Yeah. So unless, you know, the shop workers are actually genuinely being a bunch of douchebags to you, there's no reason to be nasty at all.
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I think it's your turn again, isn't it?
Oh, okay. Right, this is going to beat up an old man.
I see from the picture immediately. This is outside a McDonald's or something.
Looks like outside McDonald's. Let's see what exactly is going on here.
Yeah. Let's wait for it to buffer. Okay, here we go. Oh god.
Oh.
Damn.
Well, there we go.
Wait, there's a whole minute to this, yeah?
Oh goodness me. Oh, just a massive fight just kicking off outside of Mackie D's.
Of course.
Everyone's wanting a hamburger. What are you doing with your camera?
Yeah, but is it like a phone maybe and it's not adjusting? It looks like maybe it's filmed on a phone or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, this old man is kicking some behinds here by the looks of it.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's all over
wow, the shirt's come off now.
Oh, that's when you know business is about to happen.
He's charging up to his full power.
Oh, dear God. I wonder what caused this fight.
Yeah.
It could be anything. He didn't get the right hamburger.
I don't know. I mean, it doesn't look like
he's looking
necessarily.
pretty stunned.
Yeah, it doesn't look like necessarily something with the service or the restaurant itself. It maybe just looks like an altercation between two people. Maybe, I don't know, the person on the floor there has, I don't know, maybe been a bit mouthy or something, or there's been like an argument.
Yeah, could very well be that.
Yeah.
Could very well be that.
Wow, old guy's just going for him even though he's on the ground.
Yeah,
or maybe you never know, the old guy could be the instigator. Who knows? We don't know.
Oh yeah,
because there's people there trying to sort of intervene and try and stop him.
Lots of people trying to intervene.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Yeah,
damn.
That's not.
Yeah. And let's have a look. Is there anything in the comments here that? Gosh. I'm just looking through the comments to see if there's anything that says about the context, but no. Someone just making a joke. 99-cent naps on the McValue menu. Someone else then replies, a quarter pounding, Big Smack, McFury. Wow.
Here all over the place, aren't they?
McBreak is McRibs, a Filet-O Fist. Nice. Some
fist.
great puns here. Kicking the McNuggets, just handing out slappy meals. Nice. Ordered knuckle sandwiches. Wow, there's some good ones. Wow, that didn't disappoint me just in terms of the puns there in the comments.
You gotta love Reddit. They love putting their puns in.
Yeah,
they certainly do.
Indeed, yeah. Okay, well, if anyone knows the context behind this, let us know. I'm just going to go out on a limb and say that looks like it's in the UK. Something about the high street just looks like a typical.
Yeah, it looks
UK.
very UKian.
Yeah,
UKian.
Indeed, yeah.
Right, what's next?
Oh, yeah, it's my turn, isn't it? There was an attempt, Phil, to reach young voters. What's going on here?
Reach young voters. Okay, so we've got.
Oh God! Oh no! This is some really cringy campaign ad, isn't it?
Oh,
Utah District 12.
No.
Wait, is the sound? I thought. Oh gosh, should be.
Senate this year.
Oh,
My name
no.
is Linda Paulson.
Oh no, it's a
And
rap.
I'm awesome. Love God and family. And the
Linda Paulson. You're.
We'll try to get another
What's that?
conservative to run.
What's that meme
Nobody
from
could-
that film? Oh, is it a film? Hey there. Oh, what is it? It's with Steve Buscemi.
Oh.
Hey there, fellow kids.
Oh, what up, fellow kids? Steve Buscemi. Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
Something like that.
Oh dear.
God.
This is it's
give
cringe.
it up, Linda Paulson. Stop trying to get. I know you're trying to sort of get down with the kids, but
Yeah. Nah, it's not happening.
no, it's not happening.
Indeed.
I find it so cringy when old people do this.
Yeah.
I know that they want to try and converse with young voters,
Yeah.
or young style people, but
There was, I think.
this is not the way forward.
Yeah, just an image then. Who was it? Oh God. I hate to sort of say, but I feel like there's a bit of a stereotype here in terms of what this political candidate stands for, just looking at the slogans. And like the picture of, I think that's Ketanji Brown Jackson, who's one of the most recent Supreme Court justices appointed under Biden. So I have a feeling that, there's probably some real slight misinformation going on in this ad, I'm just going to say right now.
Yes.
That's all I'm going to say. Not to get too much into politics, but I feel like Yeah.
It just makes your campaign look a bit silly when you're trying to do things like this. Just do what you
Have a
normally
serious
do.
conversation.
Okay.
Yeah, don't try to be sort of a rap god. It's not going to happen, Grandma.
Afraid not.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next one is to dye hair blue.
I already see the picture. Oh God. Right. This looks like it didn't go well. Wow, how'd you get it on your feet? On your... Wow.
Hello, Smurf.
Do you think my grandma would notice that?
Oh dear, the shower.
What happened? How did this happen?
I'll tell you what happened. Shit happened.
Shit happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all you need to know, ladies and gentlemen. The universal sign for
Got the,
it was a disaster.
I know what this is. This is the famous disease Smurfitis.
Smurfitis. Oh no.
Yeah, it's a very unfortunate condition where you you unfortunately turn blue, and then a white growth comes out the top of your head that turns into a hat.
And before you know it, you're wearing white pants as well.
Yeah, that happens as well. Yeah, I think what might have happened is try to put some blue. I don't know what would have been useful, but try and put some blue paint maybe to maybe something like an event.
Because
and
I'm
then
just thinking, like,
too much.
It's all over like her body. It's all over the shower. Like, how much did she use? Because I feel like she should empty an entire bottle.
gallons.
Good lord. Yeah, maybe next time try looking at the instructions on the bottle before you use it. That's what I'm just saying right now.
Yeah, 100%.
Indeed.
100%.
Yes.
That's what you need to do. You need that. The instructions are on there for a reason. So
yeah.
you need to follow them to the T.
Yeah, maybe she did look at the instructions and somehow still failed. Oh dear.
Ultimate failure.
Yes. There was an attempt, Phil, to follow the recipe. Let's have a look at this one.
Right.
Wait for it to buffer again.
So, trying to follow the recipe, but not.
Cooking with the girls.
What's going on here?
ASMR on my YouTube.
Oh. Camera work could do with a bit of Justin.
What? Sorry, what? What? Wait, what?
Oh.
What? Hang on, let me just replay
so
that.
I'm doing a full Cooking with the Girls ASMR on my YouTube.
Wait, so hang on. How on earth is the girl at the start managed to actually somehow get that bowl to hang from her chest?
Yeah, okay, so I'm doing a
possibly
full...
because
It's
she might have quite big boobage.
That
And might be clinging it within there.
Yeah. So then, at first I didn't realise what was going on, but that's because in the first clip I actually didn't notice she had the bowl. Somehow.
She's holding it. I think she's sort of holding it in her boobs. And
Yeah.
this other girl has got too small to do it.
Too flat.
By dropping the ball.
Oh dear. Well, that was a curious one. That was.
That was a very curious one.
Indeed. Yes.
Okay. The next one.
Oh.
To get hit by a train.
Oh God. Okay.
Okay. Well, I mean, if it was an attempt.
Oh Jesus.
Oh no! What the hell do you think you're doing?
Oh God, that was like an attempted suicide. That does.
I think that's what's happened here, isn't it?
Yeah. That's kind of sad, but at the same time, thank God.
Well done to the guy. Grabbed her.
Thank God it didn't turn out badly. Yeah, that guy's a bit of a hero there. Wow. I mean, yeah, I feel sad for the person there, clearly, who's tried to kill themselves.
Yeah, that's sad in itself. But also, what we've got to think of as well is the trauma that subway drivers and train drivers have when doing this.
Indeed.
Because, as an example, I remember watching a documentary about the London Underground and the fact that there are people who throw themselves in front of the train to kill themselves. And they obviously asked the train drivers what sort of emotions they go through, and some get so traumatized by it that they have to actually quit the job and they go through a horrible PTSD.
I was reading, actually, there was a similar article on BBC about that subject, BBC News, like a long read, about a train driver who was basically saying about, mental health support in the sort of like train driver job profession. And it sounds like, from what I read there, that it's alarmingly high in terms of the number of train drivers who've had an experience like that, where someone has leapt out, whether it's a passenger train, a freight train, whatever it is, where someone has basically leapt out onto the tracks in front of them. And of course, like, there's no way in hell they're able to stop in time because it's a fucking train.
Okay, yeah, trains take ages to
They
stop.
do. Like a fully laden train can take what, like a mile to come to a complete stop because of all the momentum and the weight of it. So yeah, that's quite a sad one. That, but you know, thankfully it turned out okay. This one.
You managed to save it.
Yeah.
So
hopefully,
well done.
Hopefully the person who had clearly suicidal intentions there, hopefully they're in a better place now.
Yeah, hopefully they've got
mentally.
some support.
Yes.
I think that's what's vastly needed here.
Indeed,
Okay.
yeah. Okay, should we do maybe one or two more, Phil?
We'll do a couple more,
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Actually, if we do two more, because then it goes to a promotion. So
Indeed,
that works well.
Okay.
So we're going to be doing some pull-ups now. And attempt to do some pull-ups.
Okay, let's have a look at this one. Oh god.
Whoop, whoop. And
Up there.
okay, that is not how you do pull-ups. As a
Oh god! Okay. Ow, that looked like it hurt.
Yeah, first of all, that's not how you do pull-ups.
Yeah.
As a regular patron of the gym,
Yeah.
that's not what you're doing. You're just sort of doing like
Flopping
an
around
initial
like a
start of
fish.
what they do in the gymnastics.
Yeah. Don't know what he was trying to do, but god, like.
And then at the end, he just flung himself off.
Yeah, it just like landed
No
on
well
the
at
back of
all.
his head. That could like done him a serious injury. That could have, especially if he like hit the frigging barbell there. Good lord. Ouch. Yeah, that was.
That's a big ouch.
Yeah, a real big youch. In fact, well,
Yowie.
hopefully it didn't turn out badly.
Not too much on that one.
Good. Yeah, no. Be careful when you exercise, people. Don't do silly things.
Yeah.
Just keep it, straightforward and exactly.
I don't understand the people who lift more than they can, lift more than they can actually lift. It's like,
Indeed.
no, stop it. You're gonna be hurting yourself and
Indeed.
everything.
Yeah, when
there
you're
was
doing-
an instance I remember in the Rio Olympics, the weightlifting. Unfortunately, one guy lift and his arm went back.
Ow.
You may have seen this. His arm went back and he broke his bone.
Oof.
Yeah, that was not a
God.
nice thing to see.
I don't remember seeing that, but just hearing about it sounds painful. It
Yeah.
makes me, indeed, yeah. With weights, if you're going to be weight training, start out with something light and build up.
That's what you
know
do.
what you can
That's
actually
exactly what you
do. Yeah, first before start going all in. All right, last one. Then.
And the
Oh, go on.
stupid quote. No, I just want to say there is a quote that is actually everyone says it. No pain, no gain. Well, no, actually,
yeah.
no. That quote's not because the fact of being in pain is your body's way of saying help.
Yeah,
help,
stop
this
doing
is
what
really
you're doing.
This is really
Yeah.
hurting me. Can you please stop?
Yeah, indeed. There's a lot of quotes out there which are supposed to be, motivational, but actually, when you stop and think about them, they're just a load of tosh. Like that one, for
There's
instance.
lots of quotes that are a load of tosh.
Yeah.
If you can't handle me at my worst, then you can't handle
Oh,
me
yeah,
at my best.
that one.
Oh, fuck off with that.
Indeed, yes, that. There's another one. Okay, last one. There was an attempt, Phil, to reassure the world that your mental focus is still sharp. Okay, this looks like it's
What
probably
would
a
you
sound.
say your mental
Right.
focus is?
Oh, it's focused. I think it's. I haven't. Look, I have trouble even saying to myself my own head the number of years. I no more think of myself as being as old as I am than fly. And it's
What?
just not. I haven't observed anything
Right.
in terms of.
Ugh.
There's not things I don't
your
do now
mental
that I
focus
did
isn't
before.
quite there, is it, Hills?
Yes, that's not a good look. I like the full. I like the top comment. When the essay needs to be 500 words and you just throw in fillers.
That's it. Oh god. Oh god. I remember having to. I must admit. Okay. I must admit there were some moments in essays or when I was doing my dissertation where I did fling in a few extra words to try and up the word count.
Indeed.
A little bit.
I think we've all probably been there. Yeah, absolutely.
Come on. Spill the beans. I know you're an academic. Did you do that at all?
Of course I did. Yeah, when I was an
Yeah.
undergraduate.
You've
And,
got to just think of other additional words to try and see if you can up the word count.
yeah, indeed. Just try and meet that threshold because you're worried that they'll mark you down if you didn't use, 100 words or whatever.
Yeah, the fact that sometimes you even go to the point. I know there's some point where you're trying to, you're not going to use contractions. Wasn't. No. Let's not
Was
bother
not.
with that. Was not.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, we've all been there. We're all guilty of that, I do think. So, it's nothing necessarily to be ashamed of. Just, I always say with essays, you don't necessarily need to be verbose and flowery with your language, as long as you can
No.
sort of get your point across
That's
clearly.
what I had to.
Yeah.
that's what I had to do, because there was a point where when I was doing essays back in school, my teacher everything was saying I was a bit too flowery, especially when I was trying to do German writing.
Yeah.
I was going really flowery words and extensive words, but yeah.
It's one of those things where I think people kind of think they need to sort of, I don't know, like kind of prove their lexicon, or they need to kind of be clever, but you don't need to be, you know, as long as you just get the point that you're trying to make across. And there comes a point where sometimes being too verbose and too flowery actually can make it difficult to work out what it is you're trying to say. So yeah, there's a tightrope that you have to walk, and it's very easy to slip off it.
You don't need to make your essays look like you've just consumed a thesaurus.
Yeah, indeed. Absolutely, yeah. Well, there you go, Phil. That was quite a good round of Reddit, I do think.
Okay, I'm just waiting now. I'm just waiting. There was an attempt to do an outro.
Oh, there was an attempt, was there? Well, have I even done the attempt yet?
Dave, have you done the attempt yet? Maybe I've ruined you and you're trying to do the attempt.
Yes, indeed. There we go.
Let's see how well you go. Go on, initiate outro sequence in 3, 2, 1.
Facebook and Twitter links down below in the video description, along with a link to my propagandist channel if you enjoyed. And like is always appreciated and all that jazz. Well, than that, this is the two of us signing off now, isn't it, Phil? Goodbye, everybody.
Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Are you doing well today? Oh, no.
Well, there was an attempt.
There was an attempt by me.
Indeed.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, all. Goodbye.
You know, I think this blue look great on mine. We're getting into it as well. Very forward. When T.H. Irving is such a flirt, you just want to see who's had armoured skirts. Yes. That's exactly. Exactly. Well, I can't exactly deny that. Oh my god. Before he was not wanting anything, now it's just like the old completely. It doesn't agree. How about I try it on, say, I use this suit anyway. Oh no. I'll be right back.
After 3 months, like wearing a new bikini.
Here we go.
Yeah. Oh, it's even got an iron cross on it. Can you believe it?
As well.
Yeah.
So what do you think? 6. Yeah.
Hot damn.
That's
yes.
it. Hot Dad, did I see you in that movie Mid-Human Uniform? What?
Uniform.
Yeah. T.H. that's armor plantain.
Oh, for God's sake.
It is that good.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
It's like honey pop all over again.